forecast. Here's KATC meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, the threat of severe weather will continue over the next several hours, especially until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Main threats north of us, but we could see new threats developing, and we'll try to decipher that coming up in just a bit. So let's take a look at the big picture as we look at the high-resolution infrared satellite imagery. And boy, we've had a supercell thunderstorm that developed in Texas. It produced a big tornado emergency in Jasper, upwards of 2.5-inch size hail. That's egg to almost baseball size hail, and you can see now it's been moving through central Louisiana. We had tornado warnings going for Vernon, also Rapides Parish, and now that's just about exiting Avoyelles Parish, and that is at least the good news. All the severe weather action off to the north of us. We've had that tornado watch that's in effect for the northwestern sections of Acadiana. That goes till midnight. No indication on whether we're going to see new watches issued farther to the east, but what we will be watching are the trends for sure. Here's that one tornado warning that was in northern Avoyelles Parish. That's moved off farther to the north and east. Unfortunately, now moving into a very low populated area, but nonetheless still producing damaging winds and more than likely some large hail and perhaps a tornado still at this hour. Meanwhile, the rest of Acadiana is awfully quiet and no complaints there. Some showers have been streaming across Jeff Davis Acadia and into Evangeline Parish all night long, but haven't seen anything get going. And then back to the west, there was nothing going on here about a half hour, 45 minutes ago. Now we're starting to see some showers beginning to develop north of Beaumont. This is what we'll be watching for the possibility of development and intensification as we go deeper into the night. And doing the storm tracking, lots of hail-bearing storms off to the north, maybe some hail in those cells that are developing right now in Texas. And there you see the rotation with that one cell that has moved out of Avoyelles Parish. More warnings going into Mississippi, and this action will all be heading into Mississippi overnight tonight. So here's the latest high-resolution rapid refresh model, and notice the model is picking up on the storms, but really intensifying them over the next 45 minutes. We're at 10:14 right now, so we think this might be overdoing it, but nonetheless, it keeps the storms going and across the rest of Acadiana. So we have the highest risk of severe weather, central Louisiana on northward, but we could see some action somewhere along and just north of the I-10 corridor tonight. But again, just a model. It may not happen in the real world, but by 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I've done the analysis. The tornado dynamics will diminish. We might see showers through tomorrow morning up until about noon, then drier air moving in, and then smooth sailing for the rest of the week and into the weekend. Winds have been kicking 30, 40 miles an hour, and the model continues to indicate that we could see gusts as high as 45, 48 in spots through the wee morning hours. That's if we have the storms. If we don't have the storms, it's going to be closer to lower 40s, but could push a lot higher than that in some of the storms. And then still a southwest wind early tomorrow, feeding any additional showers that will develop. And then finally, drier air moving from the northwest by the afternoon. So windy and warm tonight, 73, 74 the low. Scattered showers and storms, some possibly severe, especially northern portions of Acadiana, and those gusty winds up to 40. Notice rain chance still not too terribly high, so it's not a slam dunk. We're going to see showers and storms. We'll keep it that way early tomorrow with scattered showers and storms early, some possibly severe but not likely. And then afternoon sunshine, and it's going to get up to 86 degrees. The rest of the week, the weekend looking good. Next week, few showers and storms as we get into next Wednesday, but not expecting severe weather with that system, and that is a nice break and staying in the 80s as we go into the following weekend as well. That's it for weather for right now. We'll be right back right after this.